guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, as you've read in the title, I'm gonna be telling you 10 things you should know about Eurovision 2019 and you should know before you watch it, because you'll understand a lot of things. I think there are basically two types of people. The ones that are your fans, here's one, and then the ones that are not following all the Eurovision drama and stuff, but then the grand final arrives and they see it on their TVs. Basically, I think this kind of videos are so interesting for Euro fans, of course, because if you missed some Euro drama and stuff, you can catch up. And then also for those ones who don't follow that Euro drama during the year, but then they like to see Eurovision, I think if you know some things I'm gonna explain in this video, you'll understand more the contest. It's not just the grand final. Eurovision is a huge contest. So yeah, I'm gonna be telling you 10 things you should know about Eurovision 2019. Yeah, let's start, because I don't wanna, talk a lot. Thing number one. This is, I think, one of the saddest news to me. And this year, don't look for Bulgaria. Bulgaria is a country that in the last 3 years they stand out. Last year with Equinox Bones, which was an amazing song. In 2017 with Christian Kostov and Beautiful Mess.
And we don't have a thing to lose, no matter what they say or do.
And then in 2016, Holy Genova, If Love Was a Crime. If love was a crime, there will be criminals. It was really good in Eurovision, and I don't know why, but the Bulgarian TV decided not to participate this year. Some months ago, I think last month or 2 months back, they announced that they are not going to participate in a near future, So yeah, don't look for Bulgaria in the semifinals or in the grand final, because it's not participating. Second news, you don't have to look for Ukraine. So Ukraine is also a country that had good songs. Basically, they won 2 years ago. And this year, what happened this year? So basically, Ukraine, Russia, they have issues. They wanted to participate. Actually, they did their national selection to choose the song that we're gonna represent them in this year, and they chose Maruv, Siren Song, which is, oh my god, I love this song, and I think if she was participating, I mean, she would be on top 5. Why is she not participating? Basically because she had some issues with Russia, and Ukraine TV didn't like it. For what I read, the contract was really hard with Maruv, and she wasn't ready to sign that. Ukraine TV offered to the second position on the national selection to represent their country, but they didn't want to either. And then the third one, and nobody wanted to represent Ukraine, basically because their contract was so hard. So I'm gonna let you some links down below, because it was really like shocking. And yeah, Ukraine is not in Eurovision this year. If you've been following Eurovision for the last years, maybe if you see this edition, you're gonna remember some faces, and that's because we have 4 singers that are repeating in the contest. So basically, the faces that you have to are, of course, Russia, Sergei Lazarev. Sergei Lazarev was representing Russia in 2016 with You're My Only One.
You're the only one, you're my only one, you're my life, every breath that I take.
He ended up 3rd, and this year he has a really cool song. I reacted to it, so if you want to see my reaction, you can go and watch the video. He's actually the second favorite to win this year. So basically, Sergei Lazarev is a known face and people like him. Next one, Hungary. I don't know how to pronounce this country. In Spain we say Hungria. You will remember the face of, I don't know how to pronounce his name, sorry, Josi Papai, because he actually represented the same country, Hungary, in 2017. So basically 2 years ago. So yeah, he has like a ponytail here, so he has a very particular style and he has a great voice. So yeah, you'll see Papaya, it seems like Papaya, in Eurovision again. Then another country that's repeating a face is North Macedonia with Tamara Todevska. This one was representing the same country but many years ago in 2008.
Just let me love you. Unfold your angel wings, fly out from my wildest dreams and let me love you.
I was like 10 years old and the song was Let Me Love You, but back then she wasn't the only representant because I think it was a group with 3 people. Last one is San Marino. San Marino is taking this year, let's see if I pronounced it right, Serrat. People is commenting it, so I haven't listened to it yet. I confess, but I have to listen to it. And he actually represented San Marino, the same country, in 2016. Sergei and Serrat was the same year, so maybe they know each other. You know, I find this interesting because they have more experience. This is not new for them. I think these countries have some advantage. Fourth thing you need to know, I find this quite interesting. Mohambi, I know you know who's Mohambi. I'm sure you know his song Bumpy Ride.
I wanna boom bang bang with your body, oh. We gonna rough it up before we take it slow, girl.
He actually won a Grammy twice, I think. So yeah, Mohambi, I didn't know he was Swedish, so at first that was shocking to me, but he was one of the possible representatives for Sweden. And you know, his song was Hello. It wasn't bad, but I prefer the one that won, which is John Lundvik. Can you imagine that Mohambi with 2 Grammys go to Eurovision? I mean, and talking about Sweden and John Lundvik, so basically you have to know that John Lundvik is participating like twice in this edition because he's gonna sing the Swedish song, which is Too Late for Love, but he also wrote the UK song. So basically, if you see that UK and Sweden are really similar, it's because they were written by John Lundvik. Then, talking about songwriters and stuff, now that I've been following all the Eurovision drama in the world, I found out that there are some songwriters that are really popular in the Eurovision world, as well as choreographers and organizers and stuff. But I found Laurel Music, and it seems that she has really good experience with Eurovision, because last year she wrote Switzerland song Stones by Zips.
No, I ain't throwing stones. No, I ain't throwing stones.
And this year she wrote 3 songs. We're gonna have 3 songs in Eurovision that are written by the same person. UK, Bigger Than Us. Germany, Sister's Sister. And then, I don't remember, Switzerland. Again, she got me Luca Heni. Maybe you're thinking, but you just said that John Lundvik wrote the UK song. Yeah, they collaborated and they wrote it together. So basically, Laurel and John Lundvik wrote the UK song. These songs are really, really, really cool. What I admire is that the songs are really different. I mean, UK is like it's like gospel. Then we have Switzerland, which is dancing, and I love it. We have Sisters, which is really emotional and powerful, and I cried with this song. So basically, bravo. Next thing you need to know is that this year we have new voting rules. 3 years ago we changed, well, I didn't change anything. So they changed the voting rules. It's gonna be the same, but they're gonna change the order of the votes. Instead of announcing the votes from lowest to highest, they're gonna change it and they're gonna respect the order of the scoreboard. So basically, why they're doing this? Because, you know, the votes are really predictable, and 3 years ago they changed it to do this more exciting. And this year I think this new rule is better, because if you're not saying Spain till the end, we can imagine that Spain is the most voted country. But if you're respecting the order of the scoreboard, you're not saying if Spain is the most voted country. Maybe Spain has 300 points and it's the most voted, but you know, as you're respecting the order, you don't know if Germany is gonna have 350, you know? So I think this is better. So another thing you have to know for this year's Eurovision 2019 is that Iceland, of course, I don't know if you're watching and if you've listened to the song. If you don't, go watch my reaction. But they're being really polemical this year, and not just for, you know, the song, the aesthetics, the voices. They're just being polemical for the message they bring. I'm gonna read a sentence that it's in the song, you know. Hate will prevail and Europe's heart impale, burn off its web of lies, now from the conflagration rise in unity. So basically, this is a message they want to take to Eurovision against communism and stuff. And basically, as I've read on the internet, it's a message also for the Prime Minister of Israel, which is Netanyahu. So I don't know if this is true. I don't know what they're gonna do. If you're watching Eurovision next 18th May, you'll be shocking by what you're saying. I encourage you to read the lyrics and you'll understand more. Next thing you need to know is that this year I think we're gonna make history in Eurovision, because we're gonna have a lot of celebrities, girl. So basically, I don't know if you know, but last year we had some rumors that Madonna was going to perform in the grand final. She finally didn't, but this year she's going to perform in Tel Aviv in Eurovision 2019, and I've read that she is taking a 60 people team for her performance, and I think it's gonna be amazing. I'm not a really huge fan of Madonna, but I think you know, it's really cool to bring really recognized musicians and singers in the world to give some visibility to the contest, because I think it's a song contest, you know, and sometimes we forget about it. But Madonna isn't everything. There's some rumors that Maluma and Anita, Maluma the Colombian singer and Anita the Brazilian singer, are gonna perform too. I mean, these are rumors, okay? But I read this rumor like 2 weeks ago, and then a week ago Maluma and Madonna released a song together, so it makes sense, you know, that Maluma at least perform with her in Eurovision. I mean, it's a good stage, it's a good opportunity to give some visibility to their song. And we have also Gal Gadot, which is the Wonder Woman. I don't know if this is confirmed. So yeah, basically we're gonna have a lot of international celebrities in this Eurovision edition. And last thing you need to know, you have to find out on my Instagram stories. I'm gonna be posting the same day I'm posting this video, an Instagram stories where I'm telling you the 10th thing you need to know about Eurovision. You're going to flipar en colores. You're going to get crazy with the news. So yeah, you have to go to my Instagram and go to my Eurovision highlights to see the 10th thing you have to know about Eurovision. I'm sure you're gonna like it and you're gonna be excited if you like Eurovision, of course. that was it for this video. I hope it was interesting for you. I love to film this because, you know, it's interesting to me because I've learned some things, I found out some things, and you know, it's not all the same content, that reactions and stuff. I hope you liked it. Give a thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Follow me on my Instagram, of course, if you want to see, you know, the 10 things you need to know. And yeah, that's everything. See you on my Instagram, or see you in the next video, or whatever you want to see me.